Alright, Roach. It's time for us to do this. Please don't be too upset. It is going to be quite a long journey.
Perfect weather for a voyage.
It definitely is, which means, Roach, slowly we'll travel onwards to Novigrad. So the general idea is that we speak to Zoltan, speak to Roach, and speak to Dijkstra. Ask if they want to help us out. I figure it's not going to be that easy, right? Like, yeah, they probably are willing to help us, but they are dealing with their own issues, so chances are that we might have to do something for them first will be very high. So before we try and search them out, wherever they might be in the city of Novigrad, yep, first things first, definitely want to actually go and sell some of this junk. Because seriously, I am carrying way too much. And for our first stop, definitely the local armorer. Friend, I'm sure you can make some use out of all this fine quality goods. And that should do the trick. That is so much better. Thank you very much, my good sir. And also, thank you very much for that glyph, or lesser glyph of Igni. It will certainly come in handy. Which also means, now that we're carrying a whole lot less, I can finally get rid of you for the time being. Which means... yeah. Let me think for a moment. I definitely like the idea of dealing a little bit more damage in the long run, so I am thinking of precise blows. Increase your chance of landing a fast attack critical hit by 2% per rank. And of course, fast attack critical hit damage up by 15%. I wonder if this goes even further with the critical hit damage as well, because that's gonna be an awful lot of damage in the long run. And yeah, that means I'll place you right over there. I'll take you. There we go, acquire ability, yes please. And that goes up by 4 and 30%, and also adrenaline point gain goes up, which also increases my attack power in general. I definitely like that. Will improve you one more, and that keeps on just adding 2% and adding 15%. I like that. So if we level you up all the way to the max, you'll be at 8% extra chance. It's not an awful lot, but with how often you hit opponents, that will help. Absolutely. And in the future, we can deal with probably some of these. I mean, Whirl. Spinning attack that strikes all foes in the surrounding area sounds cool, but maintaining the attack consumes stamina and adrenaline. Could be nice, but I can manage. My main issue mostly seems to be with the very strong opponent. So Rend deals additional damage in proportion to the stamina consumed and ignores enemy defense and increases critical hit chance by 10%. This seems like a very good one, and I might even be able to just maybe get rid of Resolve. I mean, Muscle Memory I definitely want to keep. I mean, fast attack damage increase, yes please. Maybe I'll get rid of Resolve in the long run, but I still need to have a few more points, which means 5. I'll probably spend them somewhere. But not yet, because it's still gonna take a little bit of time before we truly can make use of that. But this, for now, will work. So, that means with renewed strength, and with pockets that are definitely going to be filled a whole lot more with extra money, because we have been gathering a whole lot of Orans and Florins, so... Vivaldi! Good to see you again, my friend!
How can I be of service?
I would like to exchange some currencies.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Or anywhere else for that matter, because no one else wants to give me 2,674 crowns. Yes, please. Alright, well, with that out of the way, let's go and meet with Sultan. Sultan, my friend, can you get your back out of this townsfolk's arse and... I need your help, basically.
Zoltan.
Geralt.
It is good to see you again. However, I'm going to need your help fighting the Wild Hunt. It's a big ask, I know, but...
I know where Ciri is.
Then why are we here? Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
Well, that was easy. I figured that would take a little bit more convincing or maybe a little bit more jobs to do, but... down the line, I'm very sorry. I'll promise I'll bring him back alive. Well, that's one person down. That means, who is closest? Well, I figured that both Dijkstra and Roach would be at the same place, but I guess Roach is back in this partisan hideout. I guess we'll visit him last. First things first. A quick little visit to Dijkstra. Now, Dijkstra might require a bit more convincing, I figure. I mean, yes, we're friends, but at the same time... Really, one day I really should loot your bookcases. But not with you right in front of there.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Yeah, I was wondering... I see you're still dabbling in politics, apparently. I never asked that question. I am not sure why, but... Sure.
Surprised to see you still dabbling in politics.
It's quite simple, Geralt. I cannot be indifferent to Redania's fate. Call it patriotic concern.
So it's concern that compels you to bump off Radovid?
I think often of the country and its future. And the more I think, the clearer it becomes that as long as Radovid sits on the throne, Redania has no future.
That's very fair. But speaking of having no future, think even bigger than that. Think of the Wild Hunt and possibly the end of the world. I'm going to need your help fighting the Wild Hunt.
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
You don't get out a
Hardly
lot.
nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own pile of problems just now. I've not recovered my lost property. Your help, you might remember, left much to be desired.
Hey, I got you the bloody key for your
I don't
treasure.
owe you shit.
Yeah, figured as much. Well, okay then. By any chance are you going on a vacation soon? Don't mind me, I'm just gonna loot it. Have you put anti-looting spells on these things? I hate you. Well, with Dijkstra not wanting to help, which is a decent shame, because on one hand, yeah, sure, what exactly would he do? Well, he would probably be able to send some men our way, or give us supplies, or whatnot. It's a little bit less help in the long run, which we could have used, but that means in Novigrad, or around Novigrad, only Roach remains. So, Roach! I'm looking for the other Roach. Yeah, I see you hiding there behind the corner. Come on, we need to find your namesake. Oh, well, if that is what you were doing, Roach, don't mind me. Okay, let's make sure that we do at least grab that sword. There we go. So much better. All right, Roach, are you ready now to go and meet Roach?
That's it, Roach.
I certainly hope so. When I went on this little search in order to gather allies and friends and whatnot, I kinda expected this to be a whole lot more difficult instead of just saying, "Hi, can you help me?" Yes? No? Okay, brilliant. I'll go find more help. Fess, any idea where Roach is?
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings. He's probably, as usual, all the way in the back. Yeah. Let's hope that Roach is at least capable of helping.
This is all over. I aim to open a whorehouse.
Because if I want anyone by my side, it would be you.
Shaggy rug.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
And likewise you. I am sure I've already asked these two, but sure.
What do you do here?
Yeah, I definitely believe that I did ask these two questions. Either way, I know you're very busy with everything going on, but... friend, I need your help defending Kaer Morhen.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
Good to hear that, my friend. And... yeah, bringing Vess along, it's another ally. That's what. I would definitely say yes to that. So we can use all the help that we can get. And next up, that means Brothers in Arms, Nilfgaard. Let's just ask the Emperor. I'm not expecting much from it. I mean, at the same time, this is about Ciri. He's probably going to say no. He's probably going to say something along the lines of, bring her here. This is Vizima. We have all the army right over here. But that's not a good idea, because if the Wild Hunt attacks Vizima, that would bring tons and tons of casualties along with it. No. But in order to get there, well, best to ride all the way to the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center Camp. So Roach, let's get to it. Hello, I have my treasure senses tingling on my way to Novigrad. No, not to Novigrad. On my way to Vizima. Boys, greetings. I heard there was some hidden treasure to be found here. Okay, apparently you two, or you three want to fight. Will you now? The only thing that's gonna happen is that I am going to walk very slowly up to you and kill you in one slide. Do you two want to have a similar awesome end to your life? I guess you want one. See? Stabbed to death. And you, would you like to have some fire? I said, would you like to have some fire? Right? Oh, come on. Really makes me wish for having that fire stream all the time, because fire stream remains pretty awesome.
Come on.
I hate shields. I'll remain to hate shields all day long. Because you just don't burn. I'm supposed to be such an amazing witcher, but I can't burn you through your shields. I have a lot to learn. Either way, a letter. Hello. Don't mind if I do. Drabik. Listen up, you stupid git. Go on keeping the treasure out for all to see like that. We won't keep it very long at all. What? You think we're the only bandits around? Well, knowing where the fool you are, perhaps you do. So here's me telling you, no, we ain't. So be a good little dunce and hide it somewhere where only you and me will know how to find it again. Otherwise I'll tan your ass till it's red as a watermelon. Let's keep. Well, if you hide your treasure from the world, are you still able to find it yourself? I mean, likewise, can you hide it well enough for it to not be found by someone like me, a bloody witcher? Either way, you say it's hidden from the world? We shall see about that. Find the hidden goods mentioned in the letter by using your witcher senses. It's a small detour. It can't be that bad, except for the monsters and whatnot. But if my guess is going to be anywhere for the treasure, it's going to be right on there. But again, this is a spot where it's like, yeah, there's probably something hidden up here, right? Or it would make for a very good bandit outpost in general. This is just not very well hidden in general. Sure, I did require my witch sense to find it, but hey, I will take a little bit of the junk. That's is not a good treasure. Roach, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sorry that you will have to start carrying more again, but it's fine. Onwards to Vizima we go. One thing is for sure, these wilds are filled to the brim with bloody knickers, and something is drawing my attention. Good sir.
Ghouls shun me. I can manage on me own.
Even ghouls shun you. Why would you even want to be near ghouls, you fool? Gertz, greetings. Can we talk?
Looking for ghouls? Why?
No one else to do me in. Been in a bad way for days. Final breaths like. But somehow can't die. So strong since I were a lad, damn it.
We met before.
Aye. Pulled me from under a pile of stiffs. I was sure their scourge had never touched me. So sure, so foolish. Oh. Listen. You did me a kindness once, do me another. Got a sharp sword there. Finish this.
God, it's been ages since we helped you out. He was the guy who was hauling corpses around and who didn't think about the fact that, oh, maybe the plague would touch him. He's done for. He's this far gone. Sure, he might not die right now, but he will not recover from this on his own. And if he's just gonna stay around here, he will die a gruesome death. And a very painful one at that. Not about to kill you. I know what happens if I don't kill you right now, and I'll make it quick.
You sure?
I beg ye. Do it quick. Then burn my remains.
All right.
Thank ye. Take this. Thought I'd leave some coin for me young'uns, but they've no need of it now.
Oh dear. Yeah. Not exactly what I was expecting when going through the wilds over here, but oh boy. Either way, I'll make sure to fulfill your last wish. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace. I honestly did not expect to ever find that guy ever again. Curious to find him like this? Not exactly brilliant, but it is what it is. Either way, is more stuff going to distract me on the way towards Vizima? Because I'm sure that the Emperor can't wait any longer, and neither can we.
Time to move on.
Onwards to meet with the Emperor. Dear, oh dear, I have been gone for quite some time. Hello, Morhen. Have you guys still not managed to get rid of the sigil of King Voltest? I mean, that's what they call craftsmanship. Anyway, Morhen, hi, long time no see.
Do you find Durgoff?
Oh, yes. He was talking to some friends of my father. Poor chaps can't get their minds off politics, not for an instant. I truly hope they'll allow themselves some respite after the coronation.
Yeah, and how are things at the Imperial Court? Because I'm not entirely sure who this Durgoff was again. How are things at the Imperial Court?
Big changes afoot in the Empire?
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Are you suggesting that you're going to become my son-in-law or something, or whatever it's called? Because I am not too sure about that. I was starting to like you, but I'm not entirely sure about that idea.
Farewell.
More and more am I beginning to think that bringing Cyrilla over here to the Emperor is going to be a bad idea. Like, yes, Emir wants his daughter, but does he want her because she is his daughter? Or merely because he wants an heir to the throne? Right now it only seems like it is fully the latter. Well, let's try and talk with this ruler of ours. Hope that he's willing to help us. Hi.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
For important business.
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
Yeah, about
Hunt's
that.
Pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I'm sure you can, but can you also defend the entirety of Vizima and your entire army? Honestly, I don't doubt it that you can, but also I'd rather see to it myself, absolutely. Let's play nice, we want his help, so... yeah.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die.
Exactly.
Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to witches commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
You can't...
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
You could still send a bannerman along and a small portion of your army, as long as you let us lead them, because if we are about to face the bloody Wild Hunt, you sure as hell know that your men are going to die if they do things on their own. And sure as hell Ciri will face the consequences of that. Well, I wasn't expecting much, but I was expecting more than, well, that. Either way, I guess if the Emperor does not want to help us out without sending my possible future son-in-law, which is not going to happen, along with us, yeah, that means it's time for us to travel back to the Skellige Isles. Roach, thank you very much for working your magic and getting us to the Skellige Isles again. I shall not ask how you got us here, it's just with a blink of an eye. Either way, let's speak with Krach and with Saracen. Let's hope that they will be able to help us out. If you just wait here, I'll be back very shortly. Ceres, you here? Hi. I know it's not been that long, but it's good to see you again.
Your Royal Majesty. Would you spare a moment?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the same lass I was, save for the title. A lot of things changed.
Happy to hear that. I guess small talk first. How does it feel to rule Skellige? Has it been difficult?
How's it feel to rule? Jarl's giving you any trouble?
They're all very understanding. They seem to believe in me. Besides Lugos, of course.
Which is understandable.
Talking to him? Could still win him over.
I don't know about that. He's more mule-headed than my father, but I'll try, of course.
That's the best thing you can do. Either way, this is going to be a tall order, but the Wild Hunt. I need your help fighting it.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Kroch's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Yeah,
Not yet.
sort
but I'm
of.
close. Problem is, as soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us, quickly. So I'll want to take her to Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible.
I know.
What I can do is give you my best warrior. Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think he'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, I do.
Guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
I can only hope so. Thank you very much, Ceres. I will gladly have Hjalmar by my side. By the way, I definitely want to talk to him as a result. Where
Answer to me.
would Hjalmar be? Would it be here? Hjalmar! Hi! I see you upgraded? Yeah, I talked to your sister. I'm in need of your help.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Turbulent. Are you planning another voyage?
Got another voyage in mind?
Of course. Ice Giant was just the beginning. Besides, I got all kinds of horse sons already saying he wasn't that big.
What about the folk of Undvik? You and your men were gonna help them return to their isle and rebuild Urskar.
Ceres will take care of that.
Not you? Okay. Anyway, you and Ciri grew up together, right?
You and Ciri. As I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates? Why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Kroch and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us. Both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me da whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Well, you will get a chance to see her very soon, for I need your help defending Kaer Morhen.
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Raid's at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood and battled such a foe.
Yeah, there'd be quite
I'll
some
leave at
glory.
once.
Thanks. Won't forget this.
Which means the only two remaining are Kroch and Ermion. Well, first things first. Kroch is nearby, so... Or at least, I'd hope Kroch is nearby. I'd assume Kroch is still at this old place? Yeah, he most certainly would be. Let's pay him a quick visit, see if he can help us in any way as well.
Got me eye on you.
Kroch and Krit. Good to see you, my friend.
Telling you, Geralt, since you and Hjalmar defeated the Ice Giant together, I see you as one of our own.
I thank you for the honor.
You've got the heart of an Uncrate.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Anyway, anything new on the massacre during the feast? Have you learned anything more?
The massacre during the feast. Know anything new?
Thanks to you and Ceres, we know who's responsible. It's enough for me.
Not gonna try to capture the berserkers?
They were but tools, Wolf. I'd rather sever the hand that wields the sword than merely break steel.
I guess that's fair. Still though, kinda making me wonder about the berserkers, because I recently fought a wild one who just attacked me, who got a little bit too feral, but... yeah. By the way, Queen Ceres. Any thoughts?
Your daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
Quite the
Be
honor.
a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah? So what does she want?
To unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is stubborn.
Thinking long term then. Think she'll succeed?
She's got a powerful ally. In me.
And speaking of powerful allies, I am going to need your help fighting the Wild Hunt. Can you help? Hjalmar is already coming along with me, so...
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is life. Bring her here, and we'll face them in battle.
Over here is not a good idea. It could work, but at the same time, all the backup is already elsewhere, and I would have to bring all the witches all the way over here, and gathering everyone at Kaer Morhen is just a better idea. But you mentioned Nilfgaard. Are they giving more and more trouble now?
What's this about the Nilfgaardians?
Of late, look seaward and you'll see their sun on a sail, staring right back. We've yet to capture any of their crew, but only a fool wouldn't know they're planning something. But fear not, we'll banish the Black Ones and the Wild Hunt. 2 birds with 1 Skellige axe.
Yeah, you don't want to get your attention too split. Kaer Troll is not the right idea, especially when you're dealing with Nilfgaard, possibly. We can only fight them at Kaer Morhen.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen, we fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away.
I know.
To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait. Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll help as I can. Come with me.
What have you got in mind?
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
In the family for that long?
So this is Winter's blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries.
I can't take
And
this.
now, it's yours.
I can't take this. On the other hand, thank you. It's going to end up as a collection piece. That's all. It's just going to sit in my stash because my witch's swords are better. I can't accept this. I honestly can't. Not after it has been in your family for this long.
I can't take this.
You can. You must. Let me do this much at least.
If you insist. Thank you.
It's the best thing he can do.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
I'll try my best.
That's my intention. Farewell.
Farewell, Krach, and very well. Alright. Well, Winter's blade in our hands. Me having lost the way as to where the hell I just came from. I think we came from over here. I shall not look at Winter's blade unless I'm outside of the reach of any Skelliges, because I am sure as hell going to bloody well insult the capabilities of this sword if I know my fate. Roach, we move.
Slow
It's
now.
time.
Whoa.
See if we can find Ermion. Alright, I guess we shall be far enough away from anyone who might hear me scream. How good is this sword? I knew it was bloody well crap. No offense, Krach. No offense to the Uncrate family, but certain legends and heirlooms should maybe just stay an heirloom. And likewise, don't meet your legends. Honestly though, I can't really complain about Winter's blade. I mean, Krach gave it to us. Sure, we won't use it, but when all this is said and done, I'll probably just put it on my wall or something. Just safe and sound. in my room at Kaer Morhen and whatnot. Although I'll probably be on the road after that very soon after. I wonder what the future holds for us. I wonder if there is a future for us. Well, we can think about it for a very long time, but that's not going to bring us any further. Let's just focus on the here and now, which right now means a talk with Hermione. Greetings.
Can we talk?
I thought we spoke to you inside of a cave, but this is fine. Anyway, any thoughts on Skellige's new ruler? The small talk first, you know, the basics.
What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige. Ever.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. Each would like a king from their own line, but Ceres will manage.
I'm sure she will.
She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar. Thinks first, then acts. With Krach as her advisor, she has every chance to be a good queen.
And I'm sure she will be. By the way, I think I should tell you what happened on Hindarsfjall. Maybe you want to know.
Yen and I went to Hindarsfjall.
It's bad.
Oh. Did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape, but the villagers...
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
I will. And speaking of that, I'm going to need your help fighting the Wild Hunt to protect Ciri against them.
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
The Wild Hunt? Are you certain?
Yeah.
So, you found Ciri?
Sort of.
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Very happy to hear that, Hermione. Well, that is our last brother in arms. The last person we can possibly ask for help. Which means it's time to get on the boat. Anywhere. We'll probably take the boat in Randvik. I mean, the people at Randvik are always very helpful in regards to letting me steal their boat. So... yeah. Let's go and get our daughter.
Come on, Roach.
Although, after a bit of additional consideration, I'm probably going to take the boat at Kaer Trollt, even though I love Randvik's boat. I probably want to get rid of a few extra additional supplies here and there, like some furs that I've been carrying along with me all this time, just to create that extra little bit of room in my backpack. And that is so much better.
Thanks for sparing a moment.
Thank you very much, Jonas, for taking all my junk, lightening my load. I am definitely carrying a whole lot less right now, making me a very happy witcher. Which means time to do a little bit of meditation. Roach, would you wait here? Probably you're gonna have to work your magic again to get to Kaer Morhen. We're going to need your magic to get to Kaer Morhen. So just sit tight. I'll be with you shortly. First things first. Getting Ciri. Get on a boat to get to the Isle of Mists. I certainly will. Though, first things first, yeah, definitely meditating, getting my potions back, being full strength for whatever awaits us. So this is it, eh? The Isle of Mists. Let's hope this whole magical firefly thing will work. Because, honestly, travel to the Isle of Mists, I'm not even sure where to begin. It seems like we have to go all the way back to Undvik. Dear oh dear, that's quite a trip ahead of us. Greetings, Siren. Greetings, Smuggler's Cash. I am definitely not gonna mess around with that right now. Maybe some other day, but Ciri is waiting. Alright, here we are, the Isle of Vindsvept. And with me being not entirely sure how this is gonna go. Like, do we just sail to this spot and then just unleash the Firefly and see what happens, or? I got questions, and likewise am I hoping that I don't accidentally crash my boat between all of this madness, and I see that. I'll ignore it. It takes a lot of effort for me to ignore that, but I ignore the Smuggler's Cash. I can just ignore a simple chest as well. Warning, save your game now. You are nearing a crucial point in the game's story. It is recommended you save your game in the manual save slot now. I will, just in case. After traveling to the Isle of Mist, some side quests will no longer be available. Recommended character level 22 or higher. I'm definitely higher. I don't think there's anything else left for us to do. So it's time for us to set sail. Work your magic, little Firefly, and show us the way. Bring me to the Isle of Mists and Ciri.
Oh, I hope all of this will turn out well. To fight off the Wild Hunt with our friends, but without the help of Dijkstra or the Emperor. Let's just hope that the few brothers in arms we have will be enough to be victorious in the Battle of Kaer Morhen.